cheating scandals happened this year. There was the chess cheating scandal. It's a guy putting weights in fish in scramble golf. The Houston Astros, how do you cheat in chess? 2022. What a year in sports it was. Let's sit back, relax, have a whiskey, I don't have a whiskey, and take a look back at the year in sports with my top 5 moments in sports. I'm not going to keep doing this the whole thing. The AFC Championship game between the Kansas City Chiefs and Buffalo Bills last year was an absolute joke. The NFL ought to be ashamed of themselves. The NFL overtime rules blow. There's too many ties, doesn't make any sense. Oh, score a touchdown, you win. The other team deserves a chance. It is not a game like hockey or basketball. Teams need to have chances to win. And clearly, in certain games, teams just don't win. There needs to be some sort of sudden death, or just go by the college overtime. If I was a Buffalo Bill fan, I'd stand outside of Roger Goodell's flipping house every year, all the time, just be like, hey, you screwed us. All right, number 4, Live Golf. Live Golf has fractured the golf world. If you are a golf fan, we should be worried. Listen, when you put all that money in front of somebody in a sport like golf, where week in and week out, you have to travel, you have to be away from your family, you have to actually earn that money. You miss a cut, you don't get paid. Live Golf just came in and said,
hey, we'll pay you $15 million just to show up and hang out and watch the country club adjacent guys ask you stupid questions in a friggin' press.
Live Golf is fracturing golf. PGA Tour is on their heels. Something crazy is going to happen in golf in the next 5 to 6 years, and I hope it's something good. I hope the people that run golf in the PGA Tour look at themselves and say, how can we make this sport better? How can we make it cooler? How can we make it more interactive? And how can we make it more palatable for younger fans and more fans? Number 3, the Warriors coming back after years of depletion to win the World Championship with basically the same team, sans Kevin Durant. They didn't even have Kevin Durant this time. They won a couple championships with Kevin Durant. He goes to Brooklyn Nets, finds out Kyrie Irving's a friggin' lunatic, anti-Semite flat earther. Who saw that one coming? On my anti-Semitic flat earth bingo card, I did not see Kyrie Irving coming in there. Kanye West, I probably could have seen that one coming. I did not see the Kyrie Irving one coming. But finally, Steph Curry's healthy. Finally, Klay Thompson's healthy. Draymond, all of them, and they win a world championship. They weren't even that heavily favored. That just goes to show you how good Steph Curry is and how good Klay Thompson is and how good they are together. My number 2 story, Ross Chastain, NASCAR driver, driving his car into the wall like it's a video game and slingshotting himself around. Now, he doesn't win the race, but he comes in 3rd to get into the chase. I don't follow NASCAR. I don't know the rules of NASCAR. I don't know how the points work. I don't know anything about NASCAR. But what I do know was watching a guy basically just go, F it. It's the last lap. I'm going to jam my car into the wall and slingshot toward the ends and then anger every driver. Like,
oh, you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do that. It's an unwritten rule.
Well, guess what? He just did it and he got into the final and he made a whole bunch more money. And guess what? He made NASCAR relevant again for one whole weekend. Next time you're in the mall parking lot or you're in a parking garage and you're going like this, just floor it and just ride it out. What's a little scrape on the side of your Honda Civic? And finally, my number 1 sports story of 2022. You could say, oh, is it Georgia football? No. Oh, is it Lionel Messi winning the World Cup? I already talked about that in a previous video. You can go look at it. My number 1 story is the fact that Aaron Judge hit 62 home runs. Not a lot of people made that big of a deal about it because he didn't hit 70, he didn't hit 73, which are considered the records based solely on steroids and Mark McGwire, Barry Bonds' big old beach ball head. But Aaron Judge hitting 62 home runs without the help of steroids is a modern marvel of genetic power. That guy is a freak. He's 6'8", he's huge. Aaron Judge should play football. He should play basketball. He would be an incredible power forward. He would be an incredible basketball player. But he chose baseball. And because he chose baseball, he hit 62 home runs. Aaron Judge's 62 home runs is by far the biggest sports story of the year, and not enough people are talking about it. If you eliminated steroids from the equation, some of those steroid guys are getting into the Hall of Fame anyway, and the argument of like you still have to be able to hit a baseball even on steroids is a solid argument. Makes it a lot easier, but it's still a solid argument. You gotta have the hand-eye coordination to be an awesome baseball player, to then add the steroids in it to have the power to hit the ball. Conversation for another day. Aaron Judge's 62 home runs is by far the number 1 sports story of the year. I mean, he just signed a massive contract. I personally thought that the Yankees would give him 15 years, $1 billion. Because people come to see Aaron Judge. He is the biggest draw in sports. Bigger than Steph Curry and the Warriors. He is bigger than LeBron James. He's bigger than Josh Allen and Tom Brady and all of that. I don't care about baseball. But if I was going somewhere and the Yankees are playing, I got a chance to see Aaron Judge hit a home run, I would go and do it. If you hate my list, let me know in the comments below. Let's chat it out. And as an addendum, could somebody please change the overtime rule in the NFL? I'm getting really upset. Did you enjoy that video from Fan-Controlled Sports and Entertainment? Of course you did. What was it? I have no idea. This is a stock end card on YouTube. Subscribe to the channel, watch all of our other videos, comment, like, subscribe, but make sure you don't smash the like button. Use a reasonable amount of pressure. And as always, power to the fans.